Lost Survivor Log, Part 1. Something went horribly wrong in Asgard, and I don't know why that thing appeared. All I know is our only chance for survival was to escape through the portal and come back to fight another day. But now I am stranded on some lost island. I got separated from the other monarchs, and I don't know where they are, or even if they're still alive. But we are all survivors, so I have faith they are here somewhere, and I just have to find them. I've lost everything I had on Fjordur, but I still have all my knowledge and skills, so I'm sure it won't be long before we all conquer this island and find each other. And I can't wait to explore this breathtaking new paradise and discover all the beauty and danger on the Lost Island. But first, I need to make some tools and weapons, build a new home, and befriend some new dino friends to help me on this new adventure. And I want to explore this mysterious cave as soon as possible. Please like and share this video, comment and subscribe to this channel, and ring that bell for all notifications so you don't miss our next video. And let's get started. Whoa, okay, I guess we landed in the water, and I can't see a dang thing, but at least we're alive. We made it through the portal somehow, and I don't see anybody else. And this is definitely not Fjordur. We are on some lost island, and there's palm trees. Wow, I missed palm trees. Alright, well, we've still got all of our engrams, but I've lost everything. I am beach bobbing it again. We are just absolutely starting from scratch, aside from the fact that I know all of my skills and I've got all my stats. So we're going to be able to fly through the beach bob stage. Alright, so it's less than a minute in. I've already got a hatchet and pickaxe, and I can make a bow. Oh, this is great. Before anything even attacks us, we're going to have a ranged weapon, which is going to make our lives so much easier. Man, yeah, okay, so I'm really down for this. So, I guess the next thing I need to do is find some metal, get some dinos tamed up, and we should be in pretty good shape pretty fast here. So I got a bow and arrow already equipped. I got enough supplies to make a couple arrows, and let's go find something to hunt, because I could really use some bolas. It's only a matter of time until you find some raptor on the beach. So let's save some arrows, see if we can kill this dodo without actually using any supplies, and then we can get some hide and hopefully make a couple bolas. And I see a tech parasaur down there, so I mean, we could tame this guy within the first couple of minutes of playing this, so that would definitely be helpful. Alright, so I made a couple wooden clubs. We're probably going to need a couple of them, and we got some bolas, so let's do this. Yeah! Hey, tech parasaur, you want to be my friend? Be my friend, be my friend. I'm just going to beat you with the club until you're my friend. Alright, so this guy should be passing out. There we go. Alright, so we've got a tech parasaur already unconscious, and I'm just going to load him up with all the berries I have already, get that taming tracker going, and oh, check this out, we got a Pteranodon. It's just a few minutes into playing, and we've already got a Pteranodon on the beach, and it's super low level, which means we could totally knock this thing out with some clubs. Just gonna take a minute. So yeah, here we go. We got another Pteranodon unconscious. We've got a little bit of meat, and we'll go ahead and get the taming tracker on this guy. I also knocked out a seagull and quickly found out there are no fish on this island because the seagulls ate all of them. So probably gonna have to let the seagull go, but we'll come back for it once we've got some fish. So we got some meat finally, chopped up a couple more dodos, and this guy is taming up so stinking fast because he's only a level 15. I forgot to get any food for me though, so we'll just have to live on berries for a little bit. Alright, so we already got a parasaur and a Pteranodon within the first like 10 minutes, so I really want to tame a seagull so I can actually use it to get prime meat off of dodos. That'll really make things easier for the rest of my game, but there's all these seagulls around the bay, and they've eaten every single fish, so there's no fish for me to feed a seagull, so I'm gonna have to thin out the seagull population. But what in the world? I've hit this thing 5 or 6 times. 1 or 2 arrows should do the trick to kill this, and it is just not dying. This seagull is invincible. Alright, I've hit this thing about 10 times, it's covered in arrows, and it hasn't taken a lick of damage. This is definitely some glitch. It's a brand new map, so probably just glitching on us. So we'll let you win this one, Seagull. I'm gonna hunt something that actually takes damage, like this Dilophosaurus. So the reason I need so much hide right now is I'm trying to build a raft base. Now, usually a beach bob hut is just a little thatch foundation, but we're gonna go all out. I'm actually going to make a mobile base for our little beach bob self, and I'm using a technique to sink the foundations down over the raft so that the raft is sandwiched in stone foundations and it's totally invincible. So I've got a guide on how to do this. I'll put a link in the description. It's an older video, but you can learn how to do this technique, and this is going to make it so our entire little beach bob base is totally invincible from everything except alphas. And we're going to set some stuff up so we can get some metal smelting already in the forge after, like, I don't know, less than 30 minutes playing. So now we just need to set up a forge here, and I found some metal, some really awesome metal. It's actually a lot of metal right here on this safe beach, right next to the coast, and I can set up a box chain using the S+ mod and get the metal straight into our forge with infinite weight. So that's gonna help me out a lot. So I've got a whole guide on all the best places to get metal on the Lost Island map, so check that out. I'll put a link in the description, and it shows you where to find this metal spot. And we can get a couple thousand metal on our 3x server from this spot. All we had to do was set up a smithy, get some metal tools, and now we are raking in the metal. All right, check this out. We've got a crossbow now, and I'm gonna try to take down this Triceratops on foot, and oh, he's charging. All right, we're gonna try to spin around this rock and use his bad turn radius to our advantage, and this is going really well. It takes a minute, but I think we're gonna be able to take this thing down. Yes, all right. So I am trying to get as much keratin and chitin that I need to get a Pteranodon saddle. And I found this cave, which should have some scorpions in it, maybe some dung beetles, but they will all have chitin, and that should be enough to get me airborne soon. Oh, and there's obsidian. Nice. We'll get some polymer and get some cryopods soon. But check this out. I've got this scorpion stuck. He can't get any further, and now he's running away. All right, that means we must have him almost dead. This thing is taking a lot of arrows to kill, so it must be a super high level. There's a lot of high level stuff in this cave. I'm gonna come back when I'm better armed, probably really soon, but oh, whoa, okay, I don't want to mess with that Megalania and other scorpion, but let's see if we can get this chitin and leave. Yes, all right. So that was enough chitin to make a Pteranodon saddle, and we're airborne now. I've been scouting the beach, and I found the coolest looking seagull. I want this thing. Oh, yes, all right, we got a bola on it, and now I'm gonna see if I can club it, and oh no, it's level 95. That is a bad sign. You've got like a 2/3 chance to kill a seagull when you club it like this, but we'll see if we get lucky, and oh no, he's airborne. Okay, great. This is why I normally, whoa, he grabbed my weapon. All right, let's get this back. This is why I normally don't even try to tame higher level seagulls, but I couldn't see the level, I just saw the color. All right, we're gonna see if we can still get him back bola'd. So he's still circling us, trying to steal and eat our stuff, but if we wait until he dives, yes, all right, we hit him, and why is, oh, there he goes, okay. Just took him a second to land. Oh my gosh, look at him, he's like, what's up? I love the angle he's sitting at. All right, we should hopefully be able to have this thing, yes, all right. We knocked it out without killing it. What are you looking at, Dodo? All right, while that seagull is unconscious, and I promise I have a good reason for taming it, but I'm gonna let it get real hungry because there's not a ton of fish out here. There are some fish, I've got some fish meat finally using that crossbow, but while it's getting really hungry, I don't wanna risk losing it. So I'm gonna try to knock out this Triceratops while we wait, and if I can get this guy down, we've got a few trank arrows, but we will be able to get all the tranks we need. Oh, he is charging, and what? Seagull? Okay, there was a seagull hiding in the bushes. Not cool. I'm gonna see if I can get some distance away from this thing, and all right, let's see if we can keep this trike down. He seems to be running already. He's not a super high level, but he looks super cool, and he will be a huge asset to our team if we can knock this guy down. Oh yeah, just keep running into that boulder. That is perfect, and yes, all right. Triceratops is unconscious. We need to get away from this invincible seagull. I think it's the same invincible one that won't take damage. And let's go give our new seagull a bunch of tranks so it doesn't wake up. Now, while the seagull is unconscious, I went ahead and put some fish on it, but it's nowhere near enough to tame it. But check this out. We are rolling in the narco berries. All right, let's see if a crossbow can hit this thing. Okay, this thing must be a high level. There we go. All right, finally killed the invincible seagull that's been giving us so much trouble. And while I wait for that seagull to tame up, I've been hunting down all of the tech dinos because they drop oil, and I need a lot of that to make cryopods. We'll get those really soon. But check this out. We've got the seagull tamed up. It actually tamed up at a pretty good level, and I've also upgraded my base a little bit, so we've got a nice little stone hut that nothing can break, and we're gonna start getting some prime meat. But first, I want to set up a fabricator in here. We've got all the materials we needed for a fabricator already because I want to make some polymer and get cryopods. So check this out. I finally have a cryopod. We used some of the chitin to make cementing paste. We had some obsidian from that cave, and now I've got this nice little safe mountaintop where I can store my dinos. And now we're going to try to tame some really good stuff. I want to tame an Argent next, and I'm using this great technique where you can have a seagull attack a dodo. It'll get this little yellow glow to it, and then when I harvest it, it's gonna drop prime meat. Check that out. 5 prime meat from a dodo, and that is gonna be an absolute game changer. So I found a Moss Chops over here who just needed cooked prime meat, and since we've got some now, I cooked it up and was able to tame this guy right away. And check this out. Now he can use his really good melee damage to get increased amounts of prime meat from every dodo that I kill. And then this guy landed near us, and we're going to try to tame a 135 really epic party color Pteranodon. And since I've got all the prime meat, that thing tamed up so stinking fast. So now we've got 2 Pteranodons, one really good one. And now after I park all my dinos in a nice safe spot on top of this mountain, we're going to go on an expedition and try to tame an Argent using nothing but prime meat. So I prefabricated all the materials we need for one of my favorite flyer traps. This works on most flyers and it's reusable, it's real easy to use, and it doesn't take a ton of materials. I've got some guides on how to do this, check the links in the description, but check it out. We've got just enough space to fit a Pteranodon through it, but not enough for any other flyers to get through. So we found this really cool kind of mint green colored Argent, and whoa, okay, we're gonna try to get it ticked off and keep it mad just close enough to where it goes right into the trap. Let's see if we can pull this off. It's gonna hurt a lot if we don't. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. This thing is stuck. I think we've got it. We're gonna make sure this guy's on passive because I just tamed him. And here we go, closing the doors, and yes, he is totally trapped. He's like, wait, what just happened? I can't get away. Yep, that's how this works, Argent. All right, let's see if we can knock this guy out, and there we go, we got him down. So now we just need to feed him some prime meat, and he should tame up pretty quickly. He's only a level 20, but he looks so cool. So while I was taming this guy, I was checking to make sure nothing else would attack, and I found 2 Sabertooths. One of them's just a level 20, but one is a level 90, and that would get us so much chitin from that cave if we can tame this thing. So I'm gonna try this. I've got plenty of tranks, and we're just gonna see if we can knock this one off a cliff. There we go. All right, that one's down. This one is still up. I'm gonna see if I can get the high ground right here. Okay, perfect. He's still mad at me, and if I can just position this guy just right. Okay, yep, he is trying to attack me. He can't get me, and I've been shooting him for a little bit, and okay, it's about time for him to start running. There he goes. All right, let's see if we can chase this thing down on foot, and whoa, that's a cool Doedicurus over there. I'm gonna definitely come back for that guy. All right, it's really hard to hit these guys while they're running around in circles, and oh dang, he's mad. Oh, whoa. Okay, I did not expect this thing to turn around so quickly. Let's see if we can lose it on the rock, because I'm gonna die if this thing attacks me too much. Ouch. Okay, keep going. All right, let's see if we can get to the high ground. Whew, okay, we got it confused. Now we can shoot it again. Wow, that was close. All right, this thing got really mad really fast. Let's see if we can hit it with a few more tranks before it starts running again. And hopefully we can tame this thing because it's going to be really hard if it runs again. All right, it's running. This could be bad. I'm really hoping it gets, no, not off the cliff. Oh, dang. Okay. This is going to be a problem. That other guy is down there. I might end up losing this tame. Who knows what dangerous stuff is down in that valley. This is why I almost always trap stuff when I tame it. It'll be way easier with the Argent because I can actually carry stuff into a trap. But let's see if I can find this guy. He's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's see if we can shoot this from here. Oh, for a second I thought he was coming back around to attack me. All right, I should have known this would not be easy. Okay, we might end up losing this tame because she is just running. Hopefully she'll get stuck on something later, but we're probably going to have to chase her. All right, so she's finally kind of bumped up against a wall, and so far nothing is killing her. I'm really excited about that, and yes, she is down. All right, that took way longer than I'd hoped, but we've got her unconscious, and check this out. The RG is finally tamed up. Not a great level. It probably doesn't have very good stats, but it's going to be way better than my Pteranodons. I can fly long distances and most importantly, carry dinos with this guy. I'm also going to unlock the trap in case any of the other survivors show up. So we're going to bring this guy home, and now I just need a bunch more chitons so I can make an actual saddle for it and start flying the RG. And check this out. I got a bunch more prime meat. We've had this Sabertooth starving for a while, and yes, we have got her tamed up and almost level 140 already. So I'm taking her back into that same cave, and we can go a lot deeper into the cave now that we've got some serious firepower. And check it out, we are getting so much chitin because Sabertooths are actually really good at harvesting chitin and hide, and after fighting off a bunch of scorpions in this cave, we should be set for chitin for quite a while and probably won't have to come back in here. I also found a really nice loot drop without really great loot, but I also found some dung beetles, and they all seem to be totally glitched out and broken because it says feed food to tame, feed medium feces, and I can't press the button. Nothing happens. So that was a bummer. I was really hoping to come out of that with some dung beetles. But check it out, we now have an RG saddle, and now I can pick up this Doedicurus that we spotted earlier because that is next on my taming list. A Doedicurus will get us ridiculous amounts of stone, and it actually is pretty good at getting thatch too. So I'm going to drop this thing right between these two mountains in this little narrow canyon because it's going to be super easy to tame in here if it can't run around. Now it's kind of low on health, so I actually crafted a rifle and crafted some trank darts, because these darts do a fraction of the damage of arrows, and it's going to be much less likely for this thing to roll up into a ball and be almost impossible to tame. And these things are really easy. All you got to do is stand on a short rock and you've got the high ground and you can tame them no problem. So this thing should be going, yep, there we go. It is unconscious. I also picked up a little bit of crystal and got a spyglass, which I'm really excited about. That's so helpful. And check it out. We've got another really crazy looking Anky, and I had to rest for a second on the beach, and it immediately swam out into the ocean because this thing does not want to be tamed. But you're gonna be mine, Anky. And while that Doedicurus is taming up, we're gonna drop the Anky in the exact same spot and use basically the same strategy to knock it out. But it'll be really easy to knock this thing out with a crossbow. They're so slow and their turn radius is so bad. You can basically just run around in circles if you've got some decent movement speed, and there we go. Wow, that is such a cool looking Anky, and the stats are not bad either. It's a 135, and we're so close to my base, I can just pull some berries right into its inventory from the base because that S+ mod is amazing. So check this out. We got our Doedicurus tamed up, and I'm carrying it around with the RG and using it to smash boulders right from the air, and we're getting thousands of stone in no time at all, and we can just chain that right back into our base, and we've got a pretty good supply. So now we're going to be able to build a whole base worth of materials in no time. And I'm also smashing all the metal as soon as it respawns with the Anky, and I'm going to leave the Anky cryoed in the raft. We'll set up some more forges, and that way I can just fast travel over here using the bed no matter where I live, grab a couple thousand metal from this spot, and then we're using the Omni tool to just pull all the metal back into our base. So now no matter where I live on the map, I've got a constant supply of thousands of metal that I can just fast travel, gather it, get it smelting, and then go back about my business. So before the end of day one, we've secured almost all of the important supplies. We've got a really nice base, which I'm expanding into a really solid starter base. But that was just our first day, and we are just getting started on our Lost Island adventure. On day 2, we are going to travel to the snow mountains beneath the Blue Obelisk and set up a base in the coolest cave. And we're going to build a Rex trap in our house and try to tame and breed Rexes by the end of day 2. And that's just the beginning, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for all notifications so you don't miss our next episodes and all the rest of the series on our Lost Island adventures. It's going to be tons of fun, and I can't wait to show you all the ridiculous stuff we're going to do. Thank you so much for watching this video from the Ark Survival Guide. Please give it a thumbs up and share it around because that helps us so much. And drop a comment, we love hearing from you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for all notifications so you don't miss our next video, which will come out very soon. And while you wait, we have tons of other videos you can watch right now, so check these out. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and we will see you in the next video.